Hey guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. Today it is Monday, September 23rd, the first day of fall and the last week of September. I am very, very excited about this week because tomorrow, Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell comes out. I pre-ordered it a while back and I think that it's going to ship out tomorrow, so I should be getting it sometime this week. But my plans are to read that as soon as I get it. I cannot wait. I will unbox it for you guys. I'm so freaking excited. But until that book gets here, which Carry On is 522 pages. I'm pretty sure that Goodreads says Wayward Son is going to be like 300 and some pages, so it's a lot smaller. I expected it to take like 3 to 4 days, like a good chunk of the week, to read Wayward Son, but now that it's smaller, I don't think it's going to take that much time to read it, so I do have some pretty big plans for the week on top of reading Wayward Son. But Wayward Son is the priority. As soon as it gets here, all plans are out the window. First up, I need to finish my reread of The Darkest Star by Jennifer Armentrout. I am on page 292, so I only have, let me check my reading tracker, 74 pages left. I'm hoping to read that tonight. That is the plan. This book needs to get finished. I'm very surprised that I haven't finished it this past weekend, but it was a crazy busy weekend and then I wasn't feeling that great. I'm still not feeling that great, but I'm in the mood to read, so I'm hoping that this will get done. The only reason that it's not done is because I decided to go ahead and annotate it, so it is taking me a little bit longer to get through just because I'm listening to the audiobook, but then going back and annotating. So it's still great. I really didn't expect to like it as much the second time, but it is still really, really great. Jennifer Armentrout is just the best, and that's why she is one of my all-time favorite authors. So I can't wait to finish this up. The second book, The Burning Shadow, comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks, which I still need to pre-order because it comes with a book sleeve if you do. So I am hoping that this Thursday I can pre-order it. Fingers crossed. Since I will have that finished hopefully tonight, the next book that I'm going to prioritize until Wayward Son gets here is Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis. This is this month's Rub Club pick. I just got it and I'm currently on page 40, so I do have a lot to read, but that is okay. I am listening to it on audio, but also physically. I listened to it on audio and I wasn't paying attention enough, so I picked it up physically. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. I want to listen to it on audio so that I can get through it at work, but I don't know. What I did decide to do though, this is something that I got from Chloe from Books with Chloe. It's where I get all my great ideas from because she's awesome. But what she does when she reads physically is that she puts a sticky note every 50 pages. For one, it's so that she has like a visual goal of where to get to, but also she writes on the sticky notes like any kind of like important pieces of what she read previously, so that when she goes back to it, it's easier to stay on top of it, and it's really nice to have all those notes if you have to review it. I'm going to do something similar. So for one, I do really like seeing visual goals, so I'm using it for that, but I'm going to be writing on there anything that I need for my Rub Club writing, and that is how I'm going to use it personally. I think that I might start doing this kind of like with all my books, more as a measurable goal and not so much to remember things unless it's for book club and I want to write down questions that I'm coming up with, things like that. But yeah, that's how I'm doing it. It is way too early in this book to tell how I will like it. I wanted to pick it up, but it's about zombies and it's hit or miss with zombie books with me, but it was picked for me, so I do need to read it. It does kind of seem like a different spin on zombies a little bit, and I don't think that the zombies are like the main plot point. In this book, we do have a romance, which isn't with a zombie, but there is alchemy, and there's like this very famous guy who was like run off the island because he was turning the dead into zombies to try to create a rebellion army. And now there is a plague that's killing people, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back and turn those people into a zombie army. But I don't know yet. So this is what I will be reading until Wayward Son gets here, and then Wayward Son should be here, and I will read that. And then that should be my Monday through Friday in theory. For the weekend, I'm thinking of picking up Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is the bind up of all, I think 5? Yes, of all 5 Throne of Glass novellas. And I think that I kind of want to read it slowly, but it might be really good and I don't. But the plan is to try and read a couple of these this weekend. And then I do have a whole bunch of graphic novels that I picked up from the library. I don't think I'm going to read them all this weekend, but I would like to read a few of them and then try and get them again some other time, because they're all ones that I would like to read at some point. But like I said in my last reading vlog, I have to be in the mood for a graphic novel. Graphic novels are not something I can just pick up anytime like books. I have to be in the mood for a graphic novel, and I'm just not feeling it right now. I'm feeling the pressure of them staring at me on my book cart. So I don't think that I will pick them all up. I do foresee reading at least 2 of them. I'm hoping to read 3 or 4, but I don't know. So right now I do need to edit last week's vlog so that it can go up tomorrow afternoon, and then I will be reading The Darkest Star, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, today it is Tuesday. Before we talk books, I wanted to quickly show you my outfit because I am so pumped for it. I got this super cute dress for only $13 at Meijer, which is crazy. I'm totally gonna start shopping for clothes at Meijer, but I paired it with my favorite olive green sweater, and I just feel so good today. I think I look so freaking fetch. So I just want to show off my outfit to you guys really quick. So I do have this cheetah print tank top dress that does come with a belt, and it goes all the way down to the knee. It is just so freaking cute. It has a collar, it buttons all the way down. I just absolutely love this outfit. I think it looks so cute with my cardigan for work, and I am just totally feeling myself today. But now let's talk books. So last night I did finally finish The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was so good. I did annotate the entire thing. It was so enjoyable. I cannot wait for The Burning Shadow to come out now. And I did end up changing my star rating for this. So when I first read it, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I was really sad about it because it has been a while since I gave a Jennifer Armentrout book less than 5 stars, especially the first book in a series. I think there has only been 2 books of hers so far that have not gotten 5 stars. One of them is the second book in the Lux series. I don't really like that one. It's one of my least favorite ones. And the other one was a very early release of hers called Cursed. I don't remember how many stars I gave that. I think maybe 3. I really didn't like it, but it was like her very early work. So I've just like pretended that that book doesn't exist. We'll ignore it. So I was very sad when I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars, but after rereading it, especially after rereading the Lux series, I understand a lot more in this book, and I ended up really enjoying my experience. Like I said, I did listen to it on audio and follow along in the physical copy so that I could annotate, and I just really enjoyed myself. It was a really great experience. The narrator is amazing, and I think because I understood things that they were referencing more, I appreciated the book more. So I did change my rating to 5 out of 5 stars because I just really loved it. Again, I will say that if you did not read the Lux series, you probably won't like this. It's going to be very confusing. You definitely have to read it before you read this one. But as a Lux fan and someone who has read all of the books, I really enjoyed it. So I did get to change my rating to 5 out of 5 stars, which I'm so happy about. And then I did read some more of Give the Dark My Love. I am currently on page 123. So I did make it past 2 of my sticky notes as they are at every 50 pages. And I'm almost to the next one, but I was very, very tired. So I did stop. So far, our narrators do have accents. Our male narrator has an English accent and our female narrator has an Irish accent. There has been some violence, as there is an opening scene that describes a zombie and it's pretty gruesome. And there are some trigger warnings so far for animal abuse, child death, and terminal illness. So I'm just making my way through this. I am really liking the visual aspects of the Post-it notes. For this one, I do like that I can sit here and write down things as they occur to know for my rating what to tell the Braille and Talking Book Library is happening in this book, so they know how to rate it towards their patrons. The only thing is I definitely want to use this system for other books, just because, like I said, I really like the visual aspect of reaching a goal. I just don't know what I will use the Post-it notes for if it's not something that I need to review. So I will have to figure out that. Otherwise, I'll just waste Post-it notes, I guess. I don't know. And this morning, I did not get an email showing that Wayward Son has shipped, and I went on the website and looked at my order, and it still just says payment received. It doesn't say anything about it being shipped or anything, but I don't think I'm going to receive any kind of tracking or alert that it has been shipped, because I did go on Twitter, and the bookshop that I ordered it from posted a video of the USPS truck leaving and said that the 1,500 pre-orders have left the building and are on their way. So mine should have been shipped, as I am one of those pre-orders. So it should have gone out this morning, which means I should hopefully get it tomorrow or the next day. I cannot wait. I really need this book in my hands. I wish that they would have shipped them yesterday, because there's no way that somebody would have gotten their hands on it before today. But I understand for legal reasons they probably couldn't ship them out until the release day, but just makes me sad. So right now I am going to head off to work. Yes, I am talking to you guys early in the morning, and that is because I did get up early enough to film my October TBR, which I am so pumped for. I cannot wait to read all of these spooky and mysterious and paranormal books. That is what October and hopefully November is going to be all about. I can't wait. There are so many books that I could put on my TBR that I hardly put anything on my Goodreads TBR of like possibilities, since I am just mood reading now. But I just have so many options. Like, all I did was go through the ebooks and books that I would have to get from the library, and books that are on my 19 and 6 that fit in that theme, which is majority of them. But like, I have so many on my shelf. I have so many on my want to read shelf that I could get from the library. Like, there's a lot. There is a lot. But I'm very excited. This is my favorite season. October is my favorite month. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I cannot wait. And I will let you guys know early that there is going to be an announcement in October in celebration of my BookTube anniversary, because that happens on October 30th. So keep your eyes peeled for an announcement, or if you watch my October TBR, which I will link right here because it will have already gone up by the time that this vlog goes up, I do tell you what that announcement's going to be. So I'm very excited about that. I need to get it all planned and everything, but it is going to be just like very simple, but still very exciting. So now I'm going to head off to work, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Wednesday after work, and today I received my package containing Wayward Son. So let's open this up. I am so freaking excited. So first we got this cute little orange paper bookmark from The Bookworm, which is the independent bookstore that is local to Rainbow Rowell. So I did order from here because if you ordered from an independent bookstore, you would get a special patch, which I will show you next, and you would get a personalized signed copy because this is her local bookstore, so she was able to go there and sign copies. So that is the one that I got. Let's check out the patch. Oh my god, it's so cool. It says, Wayward Son, Chosen One, Simon and Baz Take America. Oh my god, that is so cute. I have to figure out what to do with this. maybe I will eventually get some kind of carry-on Simon and Baz book sleeve, and then I can iron this onto it. That would be really, really cool. I need to look and see if that exists, because now I want that. So now let's unbubble wrap the book. I'm so excited. It is in perfect condition. I always check out my books to make sure, and it is perfect. Here it is. Oh my God, it is so, so pretty. It's so shiny and new. It's like that soft velvet matte type. Oh my God, I love it so much. So now let's check out the insides of it. It has gorgeous, gorgeous end papers. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Look at without the dust jacket. That is gorgeous. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. And now let's find the signature. It says Carry On Becky, and it's in this really pretty metallic blue pen. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. And then let me just take a quick peek at the page count. There is 354 pages. Oh, I really, really hope that that was a typo on Goodreads, but this is a very, very short book. Oh my God. I can't get over how gorgeous this cover is. Oh my goodness. Well, I will be starting this tonight. So long to the other books that I have been reading. This is what it's all about. So I will be reading this until it's done, and then I will pick back up with Give the Dark My Love, and then figure out what I'm going to read this weekend. But oh my God, I'm so excited to read this. I have seen one other person. They ordered the audiobook copy, so they got it at midnight on Tuesday morning, and they just finished it and said that they were just like crying by the end. So oh my God, I'm pretty sure it was like happy tears kind of crying and not like devastation, because I don't think there's going to be anything after this book. So I'm very, very excited, very pumped. I can't wait to start this. I'm going to be starting it later tonight. I have no idea what bookmark I'm going to use. Actually, I do. I'm going to use the Godric Gryffindor bookmark that I used for Carry On. I'm so, so happy, so excited. I can't wait to start this. It's going to be great. At least I hope. Oh man. And then I still have no idea if I'm getting the dust jacket to match that one for Carry On. There's still no word on whether or not I got it. In the description for it on the form, it said that it would be shipped around the release date. So I should be getting it soon if I got it. So we will have to wait and find out. But all right, I'm gonna go make my dinner, hang out with my husband, and then start Wayward Son. Oh my God, so excited. I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Friday. I was going to update you yesterday, but I was extremely tired, and yeah, that's really all I got. My hair is currently drying. I've got some super delicious Oreo coffee. So now let's talk books. Like I said I would on Wednesday, I did start Wayward Son. This is so, so good, you guys. I'm loving it so much. I am annotating it. I only have 4 tabs and I'm about halfway through it, which is a little bit concerning, but there just hasn't been like a whole lot to tab. I have underlined a couple more things that weren't tabbed, but I'm feeling like at the ending, more stuff is going to happen that I'm going to want to tab. I feel like this book is really just for the fans, and it doesn't have like a whole lot of plot to it right now. Now that we're halfway through, now a plot has like been created. So I think some tabs are going to be happening in the second half. But yes, it is so, so good. I'm so excited to finish it. I was going to finish it last night so that when I came to update you today that I could say that I finished it, but I was just very, very tired. It is that time of the month again, so I feel like absolute crap. I've been dealing with insomnia. Last night I didn't have insomnia, so I decided instead of trying to push myself to stay awake and read, that I should just sleep and let myself sleep. I figured since I went to bed at like 11:30 that I would get up really early and be able to start this vlog and read and just like have the whole day and just make it super productive for this vlog. But I didn't end up waking up until like 11 the next day. So I slept for like 12 hours. It felt great. I really, really needed it. So that's fine too. So I am currently on page 198. I did put post-it notes for every 50 pages because I do like the way that it looks physically to track my progress. The only thing though is with this one, I'm not going to be like having a review or discussion of it, so I don't have anything to write on the post-it notes. So right now they're just getting thrown away when I reach that point, which I feel a little bad about, but also like it's fine. I don't know. I just really like the way it looks. I have thought about maybe just using like one post-it note per book and just keep moving it to every 50 pages, but I don't know, I like the way it looks all set up and done. I might just become a post-it note waster. But I have about 150 pages left. It is so good. I will warn you guys that in the beginning I do have 2 blue tabs, which blue for me is sad. So prepare to be like, what? When you begin this book, because it's real sad. I foresee it getting better though, but I don't know. I did see one other person who has finished it already, and he said that he was crying at the end, and that makes me nervous. But we're gonna find out today because I'm going to finish this up. I'm happy that I went through a bout of insomnia on Wednesday night because I think I stayed up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I only stayed up till 2 reading, and then the other 2 hours was just my insomnia being awesome. But it was so good. Like, I wasn't getting tired. I wasn't getting bored of it. Like, I just stopped because I was like, I have to go to bed. I have work the next day. But it's so interesting and so good, and I just love it so much. So we're finishing this up today. And then for Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis, I don't know if I've made any progress since the last time that I updated you. I'm on page 189, so I'm also halfway or a little bit past halfway with this one as well. I did the post-it notes with here too, and I again have like 150-ish pages left of this, so I would also like to really finish this today as well. We'll see about that. And then I do have this pile of graphic novels that I got from the library that I would really like to read. I know today I really want to read The OK Witch. It is supposed to be super cute and witchy and like perfect for the season. It is a tween graphic novel because it is a 13-year-old who is the main character. So I for sure want to prioritize that either today or for sure this weekend. But like I keep saying, I have to be in the mood to read a graphic novel, and I'm not sure, like I feel like kind of in the mood. So we will have to see how I'm feeling. And then whatever doesn't get read is just going back to the library, and I will try at a different time when I'm in the mood. The mood just doesn't seem to be right now. Those are my plans for the weekend. I do have another book that I'm also reading this weekend, but it's for a different vlog. I accepted it for review, and the review is due on next Wednesday, so I decided to do a vlog and review of it. So that one is going to have its own little separate vlog and everything, so I do also need to finish that. I'm not even halfway through it, and I really need to finish it by hopefully Monday. So I do also have that I kind of want to read a little bit every day as well. So now I think I'm going to head downstairs and read the rest of Wayward Son. This coffee is so good. Guys, I have like 100 pages left of Wayward Son, and I just want to cry right now, you guys. Things need to get better with this book. I'm like so upset. People need to realize the importance of communication within a relationship. Like, I'm so very distraught, and I can't exactly tell you why, because it's like the whole premise for the book, and I want you to just read it for yourself. But I'm hoping that things get better because I'm so upset right now. Like, I'm almost to the point of tears. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm gonna read these last 100 pages. I just can't, you guys. I hope things get better. I'll check back in with you. So I finished it. There's another one, right? Like, oh my gosh. There has got to be another book coming. There better be another book coming. It better not take 4 years like this one did. I don't think it will take that long. I hope it's only like a year max. But Oh my God, this was so good. So crazy good. It was amazing. It definitely needed to be longer, but it was absolutely amazing. I have so many questions, so there's so many things not answered in this book. There is so much turmoil happening, and there's possibly a new romance with one of our side characters, and I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait for the next one. There has to be another one. It better be soon. I can't wait. I can't. My heart and my head hurt so much because what? 5 out of 5 stars for sure. So amazing. So amazing. Definitely a very great addition. Definitely going to be mentioned in my top 10 for the year with Carry On. Definitely a favorite. We'll definitely reread. I can't believe the ending. I can't believe that there is going to be another one. There has to be another one. The way this ends, there has to be another one. We can't just leave this. This needs to be part of like a giant series. I feel like my expectations were like exceeded. Like I figured that this was going to be just like a fluffy book for the fans and end with like a happy ending and just call it a day. But there really was like a plot, and we meet new characters and we see our characters develop even more, and it was just amazing. That ending crushed me though. It has crushed me because I still don't know what the hell is going on, and it hurts my soul very much. If you've read it, you know, like I'm dying inside right now. It was amazing. I was really worried that this book would have not met my expectations, because this was like everyone who has read Fangirl and Carry On's most anticipated book of the year, and I read it as soon as I got it, which I hardly ever do. I definitely want to make more priorities to do this, but I was really worried that it wasn't going to be as great as we expected, and it was better than what I even expected, and I can't believe that there's going to be more. I'm so excited. There has to be more. If there's not, I'm done with Rainbow Rowell. If there's not another one, then I'm done, because there has to be another one. It can't end like this. That was so amazing. That was so good. Such a great way to end the month reading this. It was so freaking good. But okay, that is done. I can't believe it's done, but it's done. It was amazing. And yeah, so now what to read next? I think I can't even like really fathom what I'm gonna pick something else up after that. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, eat some food. But then I am picking up The OK Witch. I'm really excited for this. It should be super cute. I hope I love it. It looks really cute. It looks like I'm gonna love this. So I'm gonna pick this up next, and I will check back in with you guys later. I definitely need some time to just process. I can't believe it. I'll see you guys later. Going to start reading The OK Witch soon, but it just started pouring here, and it looks so pretty and fall and spooky outside, and I'm just in love with it. The leaves are changing colors, are falling off. I don't know where they fell from, because these trees are pretty full, but it's happening, people. Fall is happening. Alright, so I have just finished The OK Witch. This was really cute. I'm really happy that I read it. It is perfect for the season. It was really nice, and I loved all of the messages that it had and the different inclusion that it had. It was really nice. And again, another book where it was subtle inclusion. It wasn't in your face kind of inclusion. Like, we had a gay character, we have a mixed main character, and it was really cool to see other diverse people in the background, and it just wasn't something that was pushed in your face and made a big deal of. It was just there, and I'm really enjoying that trend is starting to happen in books, because I feel like for a little bit we were trying to make sure that there was diversity in books, but we were trying too hard, where it was like, this is diverse, here it is kind of thing. I think it's a lot better when it's just there without being said explicitly that it's there. I like that it's not something that's just thrown in for its sake. I like when it's there because that's how the world works. It's just there. It doesn't have to be starred and highlighted. It's just there, and that is how the world works. We definitely need more diversity in terms of having our main character be diverse in either their sexuality or their identity or their race, but it doesn't always have to be something that is the main focus of who they are as a person. And I'm really enjoying that, because it's definitely something that is important, but it's not what makes you who you are. It's something to take note of and be proud of, but not something that is the only thing that makes you you. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Maybe. But that was really nice. I have thought about the other graphic novels that I have, and I'm no longer in the graphic novel mood. The OK Witch just zapped all of that out of me for today. So I may pick up another one later this weekend, but to be honest, I kind of feel like just returning them all. I think right now I'm going to read some more of the book that I have for review for my other vlog, The Grateful Boys. I think I'm going to try to read some of that, and then I think I'm going to grab Give the Dark My Love, because I only have like 150-ish pages left of that. So it would be nice to finish that. But my plan is to finish that this weekend and finish The Grateful Boys this weekend. So those are my two books that I plan on focusing on and spending the rest of my weekend on. Pretty proud of myself. I'm reading, I'm watching BookTube, I'm watching TV, I'm doing it all. And going to work? What? I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now. I think I'm going to keep reading just because I said today was going to be a reading day. But okay. I am going to talk to you guys later. Hey guys, today it is Sunday. I did not come on yesterday to update you because I had work. Then my little brother moved out of my parents' house, so I went over there to see his new place. And then I just went to get dinner with my husband and hang out with him. So I ended up going to bed very, very early. I think like 9:30 at night. It is now 20 minutes to 10. I have been up since 7:30. It's weird to say the least, but yeah, I got another like 10 hours of sleep. I have just been really, really needing my sleep. So I did not come on and update you. I hardly read yesterday. I read a little bit at work, like less than a chapter, but on Friday night, I did do some more reading, so I did finally finish Give the Dark My Love. I'm not positive on what I'm going to give this as a rating. I feel like maybe 3 or 4 stars. It was definitely interesting. I liked that our main character is very scientific and career-driven and compassionate, and I also like that she's not necessarily the hero by the end. She kind of turns into a villain, and I really appreciated that, but I will say that some of her decisions I felt were just a bit rash, and I don't know if I like fully agree with all the decisions that she made. Sorry, I'm just like getting rid of the post-it notes and stuff at the end and taking out my bookmarks so I don't forget. But yeah, it was interesting. I don't think I'm going to continue on with the series because it just wasn't interesting enough to me. So I'm kind of feeling like it might be a 3-star, but it was still enjoyable, so maybe a 4. I'm not positive yet. I will have to let you guys know tomorrow when I do my wrap up. But that is another book that has been completed this week. Today, my plans are to finish the book that I have for the other reading vlog that I'm doing, which is The Grateful Boys. I need to finish that up. I'm about 53% of the way through it, so I want to try to get that done today, or if anything, done by tomorrow night. Other than that, I don't have too many plans today. I need to go pick up my groceries from Walmart. I did the order online and pick up in the parking lot, which is very, very convenient. But other than that, I don't think that I'm doing much of anything else. I think I'm just going to relax and read and just have a good time. I did decide to return all the graphic novels except for Nimona. I don't know if I'm going to try and read it today or if I'm going to try and read it later, like next month. Just an update on the graphic novel situation that I will still read Nimona at some point, hopefully soon, but everything else is going back. I was thinking of going ahead and starting one of the books that I have on my October TBR, but I think I just want to prioritize the Grateful Boys and get that done so that I have it done for my vlog and review video that will be coming out the day after this one does. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be smart and I'm just going to read that book. So I think now I'm gonna go and start reading because it needs to get done. I will give you a little insight into it and say that I'm really unsure on how I feel about it. We'll have to see how things end up, I feel, for me to like really know how I'm feeling about it. But yeah, that's all I'll say for now. So to find out everything, you'll have to watch my vlog and review. So I'm gonna go read and I will check in with you guys later today. Hey guys, happy Monday. It is the morning time before heading off to work and I decided to go ahead and just wrap up this vlog now because after work I do have some things I need to get done, plus I need to edit this vlog. So I decided to go ahead and wrap it up now while I have time before work. I did not come back on last night and that is because I did not finish The Grateful Boys, so I didn't have anything to update you guys with because I am doing that separate vlog and review for it, so I have nothing to tell you guys but whether I finished it. So the plan today is to finish that up finally. I do only have about 70 pages left of it, so it will be getting finished today. It has no choice but to get done today. So now let's talk about all the books that I did read this week. I read 4 books. Well, I read from start to finish 2. One was a graphic novel and then finished 2 others, but still, it counts. So first up, I finished The Darkest Star by Jennifer Armentrout. This was really, really good. I cannot wait for the next book. Part of my plans tonight is that normally all the cans and bottles, here in Michigan, we get a deposit back for returning our cans and bottles. And normally my husband gets all that money, but I've convinced him to give it to me so that I can pre-order The Burning Shadow and possibly buy one other book depending on how much money I get back. So very, very excited about that. But this was a reread for me. It was really, really good. I did end up bumping up my overall rating. The first time I read it, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, but after rereading it, I realized just how much I really loved and enjoyed it, especially now that I reread the Lux series and understand some of the things that this book refers to. I think the first time that I read it, I was a little bit confused and a little bit underwhelmed with my expectations of this book, but after giving it a reread, I really, really enjoyed it and ended up bumping it up to 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Wayward Son by Rainbow Rowell, one of my most anticipated books of the year. I do have some mixed feelings on this book. I am giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really loved it. I'm so happy to have this in my life, but this book is a little bit underwhelming. It is not exactly what you are expecting. I definitely teared up a lot during this book. There is a lot of turmoil and it's just an emotional roller coaster and it does not get resolved in this book. I will tell you that. I am happy to say that there will be another book. I'm very, very excited about that. I thought that this was just going to be it, but it looks like this might end up turning into a series, which I am very, very excited about. I will say that I really, really enjoyed the character arc of Penny in this one. It was very interesting. I am very excited to see what the future holds for her, especially with another character that we meet. I really, really loved reading this, but I will say that I can't believe that it ends the way that it does. I don't want to spoil anything, but just know that you are going to be sad majority of the time during this book or angry, and that it does not get resolved. So there is that. I did really, really enjoy it though. That's where like my mixed feelings come in because Penny has a really great character arc through this. We get to know Baz and Simon a lot more on a personal, emotional level, but we also have a lot of turmoil happening in this book and it doesn't get resolved. So on one hand, I want to knock it down to 4 stars or even like 3 stars just because of like the plot and that a lot of things are happening in this book and nothing is resolved, but I really, really enjoyed the read. I loved every second of it, even though by the end I was just crushed. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it 5 out of 5 stars because I still really, really enjoyed my experience. I am very, very curious to see the ratings that other people are going to give this book. I do know that one person that I talked about it with, she's gonna be giving it 4 out of 5 stars, and then I just saw that Books with Chloe, I think, gave it like 2, maybe 2.5 stars. So I need to read her rating of it, but I will say for how excited you are for this book and what you think is going to happen going in, it's not at all what you are expecting. For me, I still really loved it because I just really loved the emotional roller coaster of this book. And I was just so excited to finally read more. But I can totally understand the people that read, especially those who read Carry On when it came out, waiting 4 years and this is what they get. Those people are gonna have low reviews. I'll tell you that. Then I picked up The Okay Witch by Emma Steinkellner, and this was really cute. This is about a 13-year-old girl who is bullied at school, and she finds out that she is a witch. Her mom has always known, but she's kept it from her for many reasons. We find out those reasons in the book, but it's her trying to figure out what happened in her mom's past, why her mom wants to give up witchcraft, and also trying to figure out her powers. So it is a really cute book. This is a more of a tween graphic novel, but it's so cute. It's perfect for the season. It's, you know, back to school and fall and witches, and it was just a really enjoyable read. I am going to be giving this 5 out of 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. The artwork is really nice. It is also laugh out loud funny, and overall it was just a really sweet and cute time. So I am going to give this 5 out of 5 stars. And then I finished up Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis. I think I'm going to give this book 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. It's not exactly what I look for in books anymore. I think that this is something that I really would have ate up and loved when I was a teenager, but I don't really like this kind of book anymore. I say when I was a teenager not because of the age, but that is when I was into this kind of book. Like, I really would have ate this up. I am not that big into zombies anymore. I'm not that big into more science-y kind of books. So I did enjoy it. It was really interesting. It is definitely a breath of fresh air. I've never read anything like it. I really enjoy our main character's arc throughout this. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed the romance that was in it, and not because it was a good romance, but because of the arc of that romance. I don't think it was like the best romance. It definitely wasn't a huge focal point throughout the book, but it did have its kind of importance, and I understood like why the romance was in there, and it was just like very interesting. This is definitely a class of its own. The zombie part really doesn't play that big of a role in this. It's really only featured like in the beginning. We know about it throughout the book because of history, and then something happens at the end. So the zombies weren't that big, but the only reason that this is getting 4 out of 5 stars is just because this isn't my type of book. I did enjoy it. Like I said, it's very different and refreshing and doesn't feel like it's copying literally anything, but it just wasn't a book of the year for me. This week I ended up reading over 1,200 pages, so it was a lot, especially for me. I will say that that number really surprises me, but looking at what I read, it doesn't really. I had a pretty large graphic novel that only took me about 2 hours, if that long, to read, and that was over 200 pages. Read Wayward Son, one of my most anticipated books of the year, in about 2 to 3 days, and then finished up The Darkest Star and read Give the Dark My Love in audio. So it's not crazy that I read that much, but just like thinking of that number just blows my mind, which is why I'm now tracking pages read, because that makes me feel like crazy more accomplished than looking at the number of books. I will say that for the month though, it's been crazy. I will give you a sneak peek into my wrap up and tell you that I read more books and more pages than I did last month, and last month was my most for the year. What's happening? I'm really hoping that this reading mood sticks with me for like the rest of my life now, because I'm just really enjoying it. I really like the goals that I set up this year, that I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself. I don't have a lot of things that I don't want to read. I'm being very forgiving with myself when I DNF something or return it to the library or just decide to pick it up at a different time. So I think that that has really affected my reading mood this year, because I just don't feel the pressure of, I have to get this done, I feel guilty. None of that is happening, and I'm just really, really loving it. So I think that is the key to success, is to read what you want, when you want, and let yourself return books back to the library or pick them up later, or just say, you know what, this isn't for me anymore. We're DNFing it. That is the key to bookish success, if you ask me. But alright guys, that is everything that I have for you in this reading vlog. I am very excited for the one that I'm about to start, because tomorrow is October 1st, which means I can start reading my October books, which I'm so excited about. Oh, one last thing. I did look to see when I am supposedly supposed to be getting this dust jacket for the Carry On hardcover that's going to match Wayward Son. I mentioned it at the beginning of this vlog, saying that I should be getting it this week and that I would unbox that for you guys. But I just saw on their Twitter today that the link technically didn't close until this week. So they decided to wait until it was closed and then start processing all the orders and sending them out. By the sounds of it, I think that anybody who signed up is getting one. It doesn't sound like it's a giveaway or anything like that. The reason that I thought that is because it said while supplies last. So I figured like the first X number of people who sign up, they get it and then the link would close. But because they left it open, I think that they're going to print as many as they need and send those out. So I'm pretty sure that this was a one-time only thing, that if you didn't sign up, you're not gonna be able to find this somewhere unless somebody who gets a copy sells theirs or something like that. But I think that that's what they meant by while supplies last, because this may be the only time that they ever do this. So I should be getting that hopefully soon. I do also have a package that's coming today. I think I know what it is. I am not going to do a separate unboxing video for it. I'm just gonna unbox it in my vlog. So be sure to look for that in the next one, and hopefully also the dust jacket of Carry On. Don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit that subscription button. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.